class, she would read the question and we have to know what the verb even means.
Oh, okay. So you had to study all of that?
No, I just study that. I just have to read that and have to look over and note again. Except that I'm just too lazy. I think that after I done this, I'm gonna do that, and then tomorrow I'm gonna make sure I'm do that again.
Okay. And tell me, are you writing a test this week, Jenny?
I know it's almost gonna come up to my test, but yeah, everything seems fine.
Right. That's great. So Jenny, what are you guys doing tomorrow in school?
Well, just in the morning, we didn't go to a class immediately. We just have to wait a couple of hours if it come too quickly. And then we just play, and then we just do exercise morning because that was school due in our school. So after that, we go to class and then just do basically normal everyday thing.
Okay. Okay, Jenny, so let's get started. Today we're going to talk about leaving school at a younger age, okay? So this is something we have discussed previously, but today we're going to talk about more in detail about it. Do you think students should leave school at a younger age?
If they know better, then sure.
And how would we know if they know better?
Well, depending on, basically how they talk, how they know, and most important of them all is that exactly that we all need to know is that are they gonna understand it quickly just to do the job though.
Very true, very true. So think about the benefits of staying in school and the benefits of getting a job. Okay. Now let's show ideas. I want you to think about 5 benefits of being in school and 5 benefits of having a job. Okay. So I'm going to give you 5 minutes. Then you're going to type it there for us, and then you're going to tell me the reasons why.
I don't get a benefit of being in school and benefit of having a job though.
Say again, Jenny.
Like I don't get that benefit of being in school and benefit of having a job.
Okay, so the benefit, what does a school offer you? It gives you education. It tells you about how to do things in life, how to do calculations, how to work with money. Also, it teaches you things about how to work with people. Okay, but now what do you think benefits of having a job? A job gives you money. Okay. And you will be able to take care of yourself. You will be able to work with other people, things like that.
Okay. So the benefit of being in school is that you can learn new things. That's common. But you can learn new things.
You can learn, yes.
Let me put that on top. See, that's the learn, not lean. And the second one is you could have more interaction.
That's a good one, Jenny. Having more interaction. There we go.
And day by day, you understand more quickly.
There we go. So it builds your knowledge, your understanding of things in life. That's good, Jenny.
Understand. 1, 2, 3, 4 is that okay, you can have, I don't know how I meet my bestie. I don't know. She just pop up out of nowhere. But
you can interact with friends.
Yeah. Or a random bestie come up. Do you have a bestie?
I have a yes, I do have a bestie.
How do you meet her? When do you meet her?
I met her through work.
No, but how do you become bestie out of nowhere?
Oh, how do you become besties? Oh, when you have a lot in common, you do a lot of things together, and you've been friends for like more than 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I don't know how I met my bestie though.
How did you meet your bestie?
I know, it's a very less detail. I mean, I was just walking, right? Like, we have different times, time for do homework in class, time to do just doing, having our own, just to do this and that. It's a free time. So everyone loves that, right? So I don't know what to do because as I say, or just the beginning, is that every time I go and play with a person, they will be always so boring. So sometimes I will be there just for, just look and what they just do. And then if I do really get bored, I just go away. I know it's weird, but still, I think I'm weird, but I don't know.
You're not weird, Jenny. No, you're not weird.
Okay, I was walking around the school. I think it was three times, okay, walking around the school out of nowhere. But then I see my friend that we have the same class together. She saw me, she ran up to me, and then she says, "Hey, wanna play?" And then I just said so. And then somehow we can be bestie.
Oh, okay. That's nice. And are you guys still best friends?
Well, I don't know. It's so only 3 months I'm going to 6th grade, so I don't know if she gonna be my bestie. But she did show me her house, so I did remember where her house is. It's just that, I don't have her mom's phone number, so I don't know.
Does she have a mobile phone?
She did, but I didn't.
Oh, you don't have one. Okay. Okay, so now, Jenny, the benefits of having a job
is that you can have your own money. You can have your own money. You can finally live in your own.
Yeah. Your own space or apartment.
House.
That's even better.
And the third one is you can buy anything by yourself. I think anything, but I don't know. Most people I saw on TikTok says, "Oh my God, so pretty," but sadly I'm too broke. But not in a sad way, I mean in a goofy way. So you can technically kinda buy anything. Technically, Neatly. No. Maybe not just spell technically. This is so unnecessary. You can kinda buy everything. Buy anything. For yourself.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And more?
Okay. You could buy pets though if you really want to. Pets. You can buy pets. The fifth one is you can know more about the reality. About reality of what life is all about.
Yeah.
Hey, I watch the opposite. Wait, how?
Say again, Jenny?
I wrote the opposite.
It's okay. Okay, the reality. Okay, so Jenny, you can learn new things, yeah, being in the school. You can have more interaction with the eye, but all good. Day by day, you understand it quickly, the word, yeah. And a random message just pop up out of nowhere. And then you can have a long-time friend. Okay. So, and the benefits of having a job, you can have your own money. You can finally live in your own house. You can kind of buy anything for yourself because you are responsible for yourself. You can buy pets, yes, and take care of the pets. And you can now you can know more about the reality of what life is all about. Yes. Well done, Jenny. That was really good. Now, let's answer the following questions. What is the best age for a person to start working full-time and why?
Probably like 18 or 17 because that's the time we go to. Wait, what age are we going to high school? Sorry.
So I know in some countries they start at the age of 6 or 5. And then they finish at the age of 17 or 18.
So that's high school.
Yeah, that's high school. So what is the best age for a person to start working full-time? Meaning that once they have finished school. So when must they finish school?
I mean, like people finish school at 12 or 18.
Okay. Yeah. And why do you say 18?
It's because, I don't know, sometimes I watch people telling about their stories about life because, well, I just feel bored and then I just feel curious. So I saw one person graduate at 18 and still yet 18 today.
Oh, okay. And do you think many 15-year-olds want to finish school and start working?
It depends, but it would be great. But I don't know, job could be hard.
Yes. And will your parents be happy if you leave school at 50?
They would be sad, but devastated. But if I actually have a job, then I'm buying a new house and a new dog. I don't need a family, no nothing. Just me and my dog.
Oh, just you and your dog, like me.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you think, are you sure you don't want a family one day?
I'm definitely really sure. Because my house live in apartment, so we have neighbors that's sometimes annoying, sometimes very caring. You get it?
Ah, yeah, what you're saying. Okay, so Jenny, let's read the article, Leaving School at Younger Age, okay? So you're going to read for us the article, and then you're going to answer 5 questions about the article. So you can start reading it for us.
South Korean students are required to attend school until they are 15, but most students continue studying for much longer. Many students don't benefit from going to high school and university. Leaving school and learning a trade may be much better. Some people argue that it will be helpful for students to finish school at 15. One reason is that many students find it difficult to study or they just dislike studying. It is very stressful for them to go to school. These children will be much happier if they are trained to do a job. Another reason is that classes will be better. Teenagers who don't like school usually misbehave or cause problems. When they leave school, the remaining students will have behaved sensibly. Other people argue that students should not leave school at 15. First, the students are too young to go to a company to work. They are just children. Learning to do a real job will be too tough. So the teenager will probably quit. Second, students need to learn many skills so that they can be successful when they are older. The best way to learn new skills is to study at school. Students who leave at 15 will not know much.
Right. So, based on the article you read, okay, so Jenny, can you answer for us number 1 to 5? So you're going to type your answers on the screen.
Is at what age can students leave school if they want to? Depending on what the story is saying, I think it's 15. Am I right?
So based on the... Yeah. 15. Here we go.
So it's 15 for the title. And how will students who don't like studying feel if they want to go to school? How will students who don't like studying feel if they have to go to school? They just gonna feel like sad and gloomy, like me.
Gloomy.
Sad and gloomy. A perfect combo. And why will classes be better when the students who don't like them leave? Why will classes be better when the students who don't like it's maybe like the personality is just too different. For than the other. So let me adjust maybe that.
Yeah, the person person's personality is just too different than the other?
I mean, like, it's depending. If they're sassy, spoiled brat, I don't know. What will happen if teenagers start training to do a real job? They will find difficulty in life more. Difficulty. I misspelled it, right?
Yes, they will find it difficult.
Oh wait. Oh no, I missed. Do you see that? Didn't misspell?
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Carry on.
What's the best way to learn new skill? The best way to learn new skills? Learn new language. To learn new skill, what's this the best way? Actually, I don't know. Maybe like be an understanding person.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And down.
Okay, well done, Jenny. So, moving on to the next spot. Okay, so we have misbehaved, required, tough, trade, and trained. Any questions on any of these vocabulary words?
Required.
Required. They require me to go and water the plants. What does it mean to require someone?
Like
They're
asking a person, most likely kind of like chores. Is that?
Yes. Okay. So you're required to do something.
Okay.
You are asked upon.
Okay. So it's very tough. Wait. It's very tough to run a marathon. In the past, most people learn a blah blah blah, such as just learn a pass. I'ma do that later. His father didn't allow him to play outside because he misbehaved. Yeah. Behave at school. Police officer or blah blah. Trained to catch criminals. If you want to drive a car, you are blah 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 to get the driver license. You're required. I don't know. Require backwards to get a driver lesson. So this trade, in the past when people learn a trade such as hairdressing, I don't get this word at all. But I think I'm done.
Which one?
I don't get the word in number 2. In the past, most people learn a blah blah such as hairdressing.
A trade, that means a job.
Oh, I never know that.
There we go. Okay, well done, Jenny. That was really good. Now, let's quickly have a look at the next part. So now, we are going to do the... there we go. Okay, so the supporting opinions, you're going to read number 1 to 4 and then match it with the opinions. Okay, so read it carefully and pay attention to the detail.
Okay, so it is a bad idea for teenagers to choose a job when they are 15. Teenagers who learn a trade can earn a lot of money when they are older. Students need to learn many different subjects. Some students need to leave school at 15 because they will have a lot of experience and be good at their job. So, if teenagers job when they are 15, teenagers who learn trade can learn money when they are older. Students need to learn many different subjects. Some students need to learn maybe that one. Yeah. And because they may want to have a different job a few years later. Maybe one is B because that's fit. It is a bad idea for teenagers to choose a job when they are 15 because they may want to have a different job a few years later. So, because they need to earn money for the family. Need to leave school at 15. And because they can do many different jobs when they are older. Because they can do many different jobs when they are older.
Okay, well done, Jenny.
Wait.
Okay, that's very good. Got them all correct. Okay, now you're going to do the refuting part. Once again, the same. Match it with A, B, C, and D.
Okay. Students shouldn't leave school when they are 15. This is because they don't know what they want to do when they're older. If most teenagers learn a trade, everybody will have a job. Teenagers are too young to start working for a company. Many students find it difficult to study. Learning a trade will be much better. I disagree. Everybody will have a job if they continue to study and learn. I disagree. Everyone will have a job if they continue to study and learn. Students shouldn't have school when they're 15 just because they don't know what to do when they're older. If more teenagers learn a trade, everybody have a job. Teenagers too young to working for a company. Many students find it difficult to study. Learn a trade will be much better. Maybe one. Force A. Read it again. Many students find it difficult to study. Learning the trade will be much better. I disagree. Everyone will have a job if they continue to study and learn. I don't think so. Most students find it easy to study school subject.
Well done, yeah.
Students shouldn't leave school when they are 15 just because they don't know what to do when they're older. Maybe pass. I disagree. Many teenagers already know what they want to do in life. Many different jobs in the company. They will also learn new skills very quickly. And number 2 is B. I'm gonna read it again to make sure. And look.
Yeah.
I'm gonna erase because that look weird. And then I'm gonna learn it again. If more teenagers learn a trade, everybody will have a job. I don't think so. Most students find it easy to study a school subject. I think I'm done.
Okay, let's have a look. Yes, well done. Yeah, disagree with both. Yeah. Well done, Jenny. That was really good. Now, moving on to the next one. So now we're going to do the supporting and opposing opinion. But once again, you have to underline the main idea and then use another color with the supporting and a different color for the examples. And then you're going to talk me through it once you are done. Okay. So you can start.
It will be great. It will be a great idea for many students who hate school to leave at 15. That's the main part of this. And to the supporting mean is one reason is that the teenager can get a job and allow training from a company. Supporting one is this young worker will learn good skills and will have a great job. And yeah, that's the supporting one for me. The main reason again is another reason is that teenager will become adult much faster. And supporting one is that adults are responsible for their behavior. Teenager working for a company will learn to behave responsibility. Students at school cannot learn to be responsible for their behavior. To the main one is it is a bad idea for many students to leave school at 15. Yeah, that's the main one. The main reason is that to begin with, these children are too young to know what job they want to do when they are older. Supporting one is most students change their mind many times before they decide on a job. Students who choose a job at 15 will soon be very happy. And another problem is that some students need more time to develop learning skills. If the teenager continues studying at school, they will find learning much easier. It depends, but I think so. I'm done.
Perfect. Okay, well done, Jenny. So, it will be a great idea for many students who hate school to leave at 15. 2 reasons. What are the 2 reasons?
As one reason is that the teenager can get a job and allow training from company. Another reason is that teenager will become adult much faster.
Perfect. And it's a bad idea for any students to leave school at 15. And what are the 2 reasons for that?
Opposing one is that to begin with, these children are too young to know that job they want to do when they are older. Second one is another problem is that I forgot to change color.
It's okay, you can change it.
This one and this one and that one. So this is the main reason, this is the supporting reason, all the way to the end. So another problem is that students need more time to develop learning skills. Is that it?
Yes, perfect. Well done, Jenny. That was amazing. Now, moving on to the discussion questions, okay? In your opinion, can teenagers choose a good job when they are 50?
I mean, like, sure, some people in some countries start at even earlier, but the most easiest job I think people could find is YouTube, except that it's kind of like very hard to put people and get views that you want, you know?
Okay. And do you think that we can become better at learning when we are older?
Yeah, I mean, like, sure, we are learning, and besides we are growing, so it's all dependent on IQ. But it's very easy to solve things when you get older though.
Okay. And do students need to stay in school and learn many different subjects?
Well, yes, they need to stay in school and learn many different subjects. Is that not only they can use it when they are graduated, it's just that sometimes they're gonna make a company of their own or anything on their own just because, well, they want to take care of their new family or anything for themselves.
Okay, that makes kind of sense. And can 15-year-olds work in a company with adults? What do you think?
I mean, like, well, I don't know, at 15 years old, maybe too young to work with adults. But, I mean, like, yeah, sure, I think so. If they could handle the job, though, if that's the worst part.
And do you think the pressure might be a little bit difficult for them to handle at that age?
It could be very difficult, but when times pass, it's gonna be a lot more easier when you kind of know it.
Right? And will teenagers learn more skills at school or at work? In your opinion, what do you think?
Both. I think both.
And
So school.
What type of skills will they learn in school?
They could learn all of the things the subject that they love the most, and then growing up they can use that for the job, because every job is dependent on every talent that people have, right? So they're gonna use that to make money. Yeah. And at work, then we can see other people doing this, and then we can learn that from that people, and then we're gonna boost up our money by just looking at people and learning what they do.
Okay, very true. And what type of skills can people learn at work?
Probably how to like being on a stage and talk so independently, and then you have this whole paragraph that goes so smoothly and without anything that make that person even nervous at all. That's some people kind of learn that from that people and say, how did they do that? And then they just become them.
Very true. That's very good. So they learn people skills. Okay, so Cheney, okay. Is it better for many students to finish school at 15 and get a job? Okay. So do you want to refute, or do you want to support this?
Support.
Okay. So are you ready? Do you need a minute to gather your thoughts?
Oh no. So is it better for many students to finish school at 15 and get a job? Now I'm just a kid, but it's just that the most important thing of all, by learning from my cousin, which is he's older than me, like a lot older, is that I think he got a job at probably like when he was 17. I know it's not, but like it's older than 15, so that's count. But still, I think I always sees a smile on his face. I guess his life was good. I think so. It's just that not only you can get a job at 15, it's just that you're gonna learn new things. You can go this, that. You have a reason why you don't do your homework, because I mean, at least you have a reason, right? You're not telling the lie. And
no, you're not.
the best part, you can skip school, because the reason is that teacher, I have a job. That's why. So that's the reason. They may understand it though, because that's easy. That's what high school would do. So I think teacher in high school is very understand easily. It's just that I'm scared for 6th grade now, because I think I'm going to school that's very strict. So I don't know. But like getting a job then older than 15, I think it's really cool. You can buy things all you want. You can buy candies, you can buy puppies. Even though you can buy pets, you may have a reason, to live on your own.
Hi, so you can be independent.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, so you can do many things, and also when you're independent and you can take care of yourself, you're able to do more grown-up things and take on more responsibilities in life. Okay. Well done, Jenny. That was amazing. Okay, so Jenny, for homework, which one do you want to do? Do you want to do number 2 or number 3?
3.
So becoming an expert at one subject is better than studying many different subjects. Okay. Do you want to, okay, so you're going to refute and support this. So for homework, you can do that. And then once you are done, Jenny, you can send your recording through to me. So tell me, Jenny, what are you going to do now?
Probably do the homework I just said later.
Okay. And what are you eating for supper tonight?
Well, I just done eating and I just make sushi.
Ooh, do you like sushi?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Jenny, well done on a great session. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Well done, Jenny, and well done on your speaking. I like the way you brought your ideas to life, and especially giving multiple examples. That was really good. Jenny, have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, Jenny.
Goodbye. Have great days. Bye-bye.